Good morning, Mr. Washington.
Good morning. How are you doing, DJ?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, good. I'm happy it's Christmas. It's the holiday season, so one of the best times of the year. So hopefully you're doing good as well.
Yeah. Okay, so my name is Daevon Cuddon, and I'm a member of the Nassau-Suffolk Kappa League. And today I will be interviewing Mr. Caron Washington for the Y Kappa's mentor campaign.
Good. I'm
Um,
excited to I'm excited to have this interview. So let's jump right in.
okay, so I did a little research and saw that you are the vice president for the wealth for JPMorgan Chase. Can you tell me a little bit about your role and what you enjoy about and what you enjoy about having the title of being vice president?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you said, I work for JPMorgan Chase. I'm the vice president for our diversity, equity, and inclusion team. So, I'm the lead for our emerging segment. So, pretty much that means ages 13 to 24. I help set a strategy and help people to learn more about financial health. So, anything in the financial health space, especially as you get a little bit older, I'm going to be hopefully working with you, but helping kids your age learn about budgeting, learning about savings and credit and just overall wealth management and how you kind of manage your money. So I work internally with some of my colleagues, and then I also work with different organizations to bring financial health to ages 13 to 24. So I've been at Chase roughly around going on 6 years. So it's been a really great experience, especially working with younger kids like yourself, because I remember when I was in school, I didn't really have any of those resources. So I'm just really excited to be able to partner and bring those resources to that 13 to 24 age group.
Okay, that seems interesting. I know why you stayed for 6 years now.
Yeah, so I've had a lot of different roles in 6 years. So I started out in retail banking and Chase, and I know this is probably going to be a question, but I'll just go right into it. I
Mhm.
started out in retail banking for a while. I worked at two branches. I worked at Chase Bank, and then I worked at TD Bank, and then I worked at a nonprofit organization doing a lot. I was overseeing an entrepreneurship team around about 12 or so different states, and then I
Mhm.
moved back to working in retail banking, but now I wasn't just in the branches. I was working on the corporate side. So a lot of people just think banking DJ is like you walk into a branch and you see a teller, but there's so
Mhm.
much more to Chase. There's marketing, there's legal, there's so many different aspects of Chase and just the financial world. So I just had an opportunity to just work in different sectors of the bank. So hopefully, not sure banking or finance is something that you want to consider, but we can
Mhm.
talk about that. But there's so many different aspects of banking that you can get into. So yeah, that's exactly why I stayed for so long. Just have the opportunity to work with a lot of different people.
Okay. My next question to you is, what was the top 40 under 40, and what was the experience like?
Oh, thank you. So, Top 40 Under 40 was where they're rewarded, and you'll see why they call it Top 40 Under 40. They gave an award to 40 individuals on Long Island who were under the age of 40. So, that's why they call it Top 40 Under 40. And
Hmm.
what they did was that they rewarded certain individuals for the work that they're either doing in their community, in their jobs, around mentoring, around business. So, I was blessed to be able to get selected for that award. I think that was back in what 11 or 13, around that range. So I'm a little bit older now, so I'm 45, but
Hmm.
still I was really excited to get that award and be awarded with around 39 of my other peers across Long Island. So an award that I definitely, keep pretty close to me. So really was excited and honored to receive that award.
Okay. And then the next one, what I would just want to know, what advice would you give your younger self?
That's a good question. So I just said I'm 45 years old, so I've seen a lot and met a lot of people. I would have told my younger self, and I still tell anybody that I speak to that's younger than me,
Hmm.
keep really good relationships. So what does that mean? I still keep in contact with people that I went to elementary school, middle school, high school, college, all of the jobs that I've had. my fraternity across the country, I would have told my younger self to make sure that I keep good relationships and always learn from anybody. I'm not the smartest person in the room, and I don't claim to be, but I surround myself with people that are smarter than me, that are better than me, and I keep good relationships. And once you get to be my age, right, it's
Mm-hmm.
not about what you know, it's not really about who you know, but it's about how they know you. So if you keep good relationships as you get older, all of those different age groups, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, those are the people that you may be going to when it's time to get a job, or when you're looking to
Right.
get an internship, or you're looking to grow in your career. You want to
Mm-hmm.
keep really, really good relationships with people, because you never know. The world is so super small. You
Mm-hmm.
never know when you could call on some of these individuals again for a job, or you need to go to the doctor. They can give you advice. So you just never know who you're going to run into. So if you keep really good relationships, when it's time to get a job or a different career, you can reach out to those individuals. So that's something I would have definitely told my younger self, and some advice that I would definitely give to you as well.
Okay. That sounds sorry. That sounds well. I remember in the Kappa, Mr. Jamal was telling us to always keep relationships close
Yes.
because of what you said. Like, you never know who can help you in the future. But that leads me to my next question of what made you become a Kappa League member?
So I became a member of Kappa Alpha Psi in college in my sophomore year, and this is going to date me, but I already told you how old I am. But I
Mm-hmm.
crossed in the fall of 1998 in my sophomore year. So one of the big reasons why I wanted to become a Kappa was because if you Google what our motto is, it's achievement in every field of human endeavor. So I felt like when I was going in college, I looked at the young men, they were dressed a certain way, they carried themselves a certain way. They did a lot of community service. They did a lot of mentoring, and achievement in every field of human endeavor is just something that kind of stuck with me and resonated with me, because I was a really, really good student. I played
Mm-hmm.
sports, and my parents always, drove the importance of education. So I did really well in school. So I was always looking to get to that next level. So
Mm-hmm.
achievement is just a word that I still use today. So that was one of the reasons that I wanted to become a Kappa, and still very active. 26 years later, I'm a life member. So that means that I paid all of my dues forever. So I don't ever have to pay like national dues. I don't ever have to pay my local dues. Excuse me, my regional dues.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to pay my local chapter dues. So that just tells you the level of commitment that I have to this organization. It has given me so much. All of the last couple of jobs I've had, DJ, was because I reached out to a Kappa who happened to work there, or they gave me an opportunity. So I still love this organization and will continue to do so. And quite honestly, I have the opportunity to work with young men like you who are part of our Kappa League, and just
Right.
be able to give back to you as well.
Okay. So do you think that you would recommend for younger people to to try and join Kappa?
Yes, I would by far, as a start with Kappa League, like where you are now. Learn
Mm-hmm.
about us, learn about the organization, learn about the organization. There are a lot of Kappa Leaguers across the country that hopefully you'll be able to meet, just hopefully like in the New York area. So that would be the first step for you. But honestly, if there's an opportunity and hopefully you do go to college, there is a Kappa organization or chapter on that campus, and that's something that you decide to do. But if you don't, we will still make sure that you're taken care of as far as career and job wise. So I would tell anybody that's your age, please
Mm-hmm.
join the Kappa League. And then if not, as you get a little older and there's an opportunity to join Kappa Alpha Psi, you would join Kappa Alpha Psi as well.
Okay. And then you had kind of answered my next question a bit earlier. It was what made you stay, what about retail banking made you stay for like that long?
Yeah, no, I get it. It was just a great opportunity for me because I liked finances. My parents did a really good job of talking to me about credit and savings and budgeting. But outside of my parents, I didn't really learn anything about retail banking or finance. They did the best they could to tell me
Mhm.
about finances. So when I got the job at Chase, I was really able to educate myself on just different parts of finance and how I can set up my family for financial success and wealth principles and just things that I just didn't really know. So I firsthand was able to learn the information and then be able to share it with people that walked into the brand. So say if your mom walked in or you walked in and you wanted to open a bank account, I would be
Mhm.
able to help you to be able to do that and then educate you on different parts of how the financial world could help you to grow your money and save and help you to either increase your credit score or decrease your debt or increase your savings. So it was an education for me, number one, but then I was able to take that education and teach others who maybe didn't know about it at all. So just it was a great opportunity for me, and I continue to be in the space to help out others with their finances.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was all my questions for today. I just wanted to say thank you for giving me your time and yeah.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and I'm really, really excited to continue to mentor. I know Y Kappa's mentor is a big thing that our fraternity does, and I'm just really excited to continue to pour back into young men like yourself because I didn't have that. My father was there, but outside of my father, I didn't really have any other mentors that I could go to or talk to that look like me that can give me
Mhm.
some advice. So I'm really excited for you and excited for the other Kappa leaguers in the Nassau-Suffolk chapter, and I'm just really excited to continue to watch you grow and succeed in this world. So thank you for your time, and just looking forward to seeing you soar. Okay.
All right. Have a great week.
All right.